Hello and welcome to the third diary entry of this week. Apologies, first of all, I forgot to do one yesterday. I was feeling a bit tired, which does seem to be a consequence of being stuck in the same four walls. But I did try and solve that problem a little bit because I went out for a walk today, which was the first time in 2 weeks that I've actually left the house. We did the clap-in for all the key workers tonight, and I do think that is very important to do because it just shows how much support not only the nurses and doctors are at the moment, but all the other people on the front line keeping our country going. So we salute you all. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully you've got some more PPE by now. I really hope that they can get that sorted. But yeah, no, your support in these troubled times is much appreciated, but particularly in this street, where every single person in the street came out and clapped. So that I was glad about. Last couple of days, mostly been working from home. Kids have been sort of schooling as they have been. Obviously, tomorrow was originally going to be their last day before the Easter holidays. So I've still got a week to go before I have a week off myself, just to try and switch off a little bit. And I think it's important that we find ways and means of switching off. Because, as I've been talking to people over the week, when you go to work normally, you can deal with everything at work, and then when you leave the office, you leave it all there. So then when you come home, you're not thinking about it. And then when you're at home and you're working, and it's probably the same with any industry, then all of a sudden what you're finding is that it's harder to deal with. But, we have to find ways and means of muddling through, and we know these are uncertain times, and as I say, the most important thing of all is, to keep talking to one another. Regular video contact is absolutely crucial, especially for the well-being of people. Now, I had a suggestion of a topic, and basically it was talking about supermarkets. Now, as you might gather, obviously, with people having to be at home for the right reasons, there are many problems at the moment in terms of supermarket deliveries, because try as you might, and everybody seems to be wanting to do this, which is fine, but you can't get slots for 2 or 3 weeks. So if you think there is not enough capacity, I think, for home delivery, and I think there needs to be. And the other thing that I also think is needed is a root and branch review at the end of this as to how well the UK was prepared or not prepared, and what lessons as a country can we learn from this pandemic. What I do hope one of the lessons that are heeded is being kind. It was only a month ago before this all started that everybody was talking about be kind because of everything that happened to Caroline Flack. And I still think, even now, it is very important to be kind, because there are lots of people in hard situations that are, struggling is a fair, probably, comment, and everybody needs the support of one another to get through these times. And we will get through these times, By hook or by crook, we will get through it. And when we come out the other side of this, we'll be able to celebrate. We'll be able to go back to what we are. But what we need to remember, I think the NHS needs a huge pat on the back for all the work that they do in keeping us safe. And also all of the supermarkets, all of the policemen as well. They've got to be roaming the streets. All these social distancing laws and the rest of it, obviously they've got to maintain that. So it's a tough job on everybody. And my message for key workers is, you have my support. You are doing a marvellous job under extreme conditions, and this country ought to repay your faith at the end of all of this. Now, hopefully we'll be able to do another one tomorrow, as long as I don't fall asleep in the middle of the afternoon. So, again, open it up. Any topics you want me to talk about? Anything you want to ask me? Questions? Like, comment, subscribe. Anytime. And if you want someone to lend an ear to, you know where I am. So until tomorrow, stay safe and stay at home.